What's up, everybody? You feel this beat right here? Here we go. Hey! We about to stamp this out. So if you feel me, come on.
Hello, everybody. All right. I'm going to see if this is working. We are having some technical issues tonight. So if you're out there, say hello. I'm going to go onto my page and see if this is in fact working. It told me that it was not connected. My Facebook was not connected and I could not go live. So I am really, really hoping it's working. I'm just going to see. Nothing's coming up. Nothing's coming up. So I am live and I have no idea where I've gone live. This is lovely. This is lovely, my friends. Okay. Let me just see. Sometimes it takes a second. I'll
go look for you.
Maya's going to see if she can find me because... Oh, it does say I'm live on here, but I don't see my video.
Yeah, you're live.
I'm live. I'm live. Okay. Whew. That was kind of scary. I was wondering which group I was live in that I wasn't sure I was live in. Oh my gosh. Okay. So as you hop on, please say hello. Because that is a heck of a way to start a Monday night when I'm having technical issues. So, okay. I see people. So I see people hopping on. I can't see who, but it says there's somebody here. So say hello just to make sure that this is all working correctly. If you're just hopping on, we were having some technical issues and it would not let me go live on Facebook. So it normally tells me I have to do an update for Ecamm, but tonight it actually said I couldn't go live on Facebook. Okay, Belva. Okay, perfect. Belva's here. Okay, awesome. Okay, so there it's working. I was worried I was in the wrong spot. So hello, Miss Belva. I hope you were doing lovely. So tonight I've got something super special to share. I have got a great mystery card tonight that I'm super excited about. I found it actually when I was going through some of my other cards for my vendor events that I was doing. And I came across it and I had the measurements on the post-it note inside and I went, this is a great Mystery Monday card. So why am I not using this? So that's what we're going to do for tonight. But you probably saw from my box that I had something cool show up. So I don't know how many realize that we're this close already, but January and February is celebration time, which also means that January is the start of a new book. So we have our holiday mini is ending, but there's a new occasions book coming out. So so that will go live in January. And I'm going to be putting out a form for anybody who is interested in receiving one of those because I'm only going to order what I need. I'm not ordering any extra again. Again, the catalogs do cost a bit of money to bring them in and I don't want to waste them. So I just want to make sure that I'm ordering what I need as far as my supply. So stay tuned for that form coming out in the next couple days or so. And if you're in my customer page, so not here where you're seeing me right now, but on my customer page, I actually did go ahead and I posted the last chance sale. And it actually goes live tomorrow on the 21st. So I posted it there so that you could kind of get a sneak peek at what is retiring and what is carrying over. So the really important thing to that is to know that some things are going to carry over, not many, obviously. But what is carrying over, if it's currently in a bundle right now in the book, when it goes to the next book or carries over, there will be no bundled prices. So there's a 10% savings right now to bundle them. So if any of those items are ones that you're looking to, that was on your list to purchase, you probably want to get them now so you can get the 10% discount off that, okay? Otherwise, you'll be paying a little bit more for it when it does go into the next big book, which will be in June, okay? So just keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead and let's do the unboxing. So if you are just hopping on, say hello. If you are watching this on a replay, please put hashtag replay so I can see who is watching on a replay. That's always super helpful for me. And if you could share and like this video with your friends, that would be awesome, because the more people that see my video, the more Facebook will push it out to people as well. So, and that's how people can see it. Okay, it's called this really cool thing called algorithms. All right, so I'm going to, Maya's laughing at me. Okay, I'm going to share my screen here. I'm going to go in here. All right, hello, Marlon. Okay, so I'm going to show you, this box showed up. It's not a very big box. It's heavy, mind you, but it's not a very big box. And the reason is there's most of the items that I actually want are coming in the book, and it wasn't part of our pre-order. So just as a backstory here, anybody who attended our virtual conference this year called On Stage at Home, we were given like 2 days that we could pre-order certain items off a list. Okay. And like this is even before all the other demonstrators can order it. And then in December, we will be able to order some more things out of the pre-order list. And then in January, this will go live to each of you. Okay. So I'm going to show you what I selected as my items. Again, I didn't order a lot because I know that there's much more coming in the new book that I want. So, and of course I don't have any of this sorted. So you're going to have to bear with me. So each person that attended, hi Janet, received this stamp set free. And I have not, honestly, I've been so busy with vendor events that I have not actually gone back to watch the recording of On Stage at Home. So I'm sure they showcased some really amazing projects with the stamp set. I looked at it initially and I was like, So, and usually when I do the I end up falling in love with it once I see more projects done with it. So I know that will happen with this one as well. But at first glance, it's one of those ones that I kind of looked at and went, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? But I know there's going to be some amazing things coming. So that was a freebie. Notes of Nature. So this one, I love this one. And it really kind of jumped out at me. And I think it's because it has some of those really cool background type things that we can use. And then, so I can see a lot of like creative backgrounds made. And again, the font on this one, and I'm trying to see, I can't remember honestly, and I don't have the book. They did not send us the book in the boxes. It is coming in the mail. I can't, I have a die set here, and I can't remember if this is the dies that coordinate. I think it's not. I don't think this one goes with it, but let me see. This, I don't think this one goes with that, but this is a new die set that's coming, and it's called Perennial Postage Dies. And I loved the amount of dies that we got on this one, and I love the fact they look like postage stamps. So a little bit different than anything we've had. And then it has a little postage emblem, and then just some other, like this is like the hook thing. So I'm super excited about this one. I love dies. I'm a little bit obsessed with dies and embossing folders, probably more than stamps actually. Okay, so that is that one. And then, oh yeah, this one I do know has some really cool stuff. So what they've done again this year, and you'll see this when you get your hands on the book, is they have some items in the mini, and then they have celebration items that coordinate with those items, with not all of them, but some of them. So this is one of those. So this one here, Trusty Tools. So this is one similar to what we had a few years back. I love it for Father's Day stuff, although I don't have, well, I have my husband, I suppose, but I don't really have, I was gonna say I don't have any dads to give this to, but I have my husband, so I guess I kind of counts a little bit, right? So this one's super cute. Maya's laughing at me because I think she understands my thought process on that. So my father-in-law and my dad were actually the handymen in the house, so this would be very suitable for them. And then it has a coordinating die, Trusty Tools die. Maya's really laughing. I can hear her back there giggling. She's giggling at me, and she's making me giggle. So it's going to be a giggly night tonight, friends. So here is the die set to go with it. So I love that this actually has like the pegboard right? Because in our shop in the barn, all of our tools are hung on pegboards. And when my father-in-law was around, everything was sorted by size. It was very well organized. Not so much anymore, but it, it was at the time. So I love that this pegboard is there, and then it's got the wrenches and the hammer. Like, I love, love, love this. I can see so many possibilities with this set. So, hi, Paula. So I'm just going through the celebration or the occasions and celebration items that I ordered. Just arrived. So then in the mini or in the celebration book is this coordinating paper, right? So this is really, 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 and I love the fact that it's 12 by 12 because sometimes I do it 6 by 6. And I'm going to assume, you know what they say about assume, but I'm going to assume that these dies will match this paper. Let's take a look. Let's see. Hammer. Where's my hammer? Oh, look! Look, it does. It matches. Hammer. So this is incredibly cool. The wrench. Let's see. Wrench. It's like kind of like a matching game. Look at that. So the dies do match the paper. So that is absolutely amazing. Okay, so let's take a look at the paper now. Now that I've got all excited over that. I love it when they do things like that, where the dies will cut out the paper, because it really does stretch the paper out as well. Okay, so let's take a look. So we have, let me move some of this out of the way. Okay, I'm trying to do a live and my sisters are having a great conversation. Okay, so here is the grid paper. And then this one's got all little screwdrivers. I don't know if you can see that there. This one has got just kind of like a pattern on the back. This one has got hammers, like crisscrossed hammers. This one's got like screws and nuts and bolts. This one's just got the red and gray lines. And then this one's got the screws and nuts and bolts. A ruler. Cool, cool, cool. I feel like this is very, very blurry today. Is this blurry? Is it just me? Hang on. I'm just going to see if I can make that. Maybe that's making it worse. Okay, I'm just going to leave it alone. And then it's got brown polka dots. And then we have more of the patterned of the tools. And then just a solid color on the back. So a really, really great variety of paper there. So I'm going to put that down there. The other thing that we are able to order are these paper butterflies, which I am really, really excited about these, because I can see using these with the blending brushes. I can see like popping them up. I can, like, so many possibilities with those. And this one I just absolutely fell in love with, and I thought I just have to have. The red and silver reminds me of a toolbox. Yeah, exactly. There's so many possibilities with this set. So this Doggone Friendly, it is a background stamp. But I just love that you could actually like spotlight one of these specific animals. And again, because it's a background, there's just so many possibilities with this. So I'm really, really excited about this one. This one is a Layered Florals 3D embossing folder. I'm really intrigued to see what this one will look like once it's embossed, because it is 3D. So I'm really excited about that one. Here's the perennial postage. So this one actually does go with the postage stamps that I showed you before. Oh, my case is a little bit damaged. So I love this one because it goes with the postage stamps. But look at the font. So you've heard me say this a million times. I am a font snob. And I love what it actually says. I know you will get through this. You are blessed beyond measure. You're simply marvelous. You mean the world to me. Happy Mother's Day. Like, it's really, really great set. So I was excited for that one. And what else do I have in here? Notes of Nature. So this one goes with that first stamp set that I showed you. This is the dies. I can get that out. I promise you we are going to get to mystery stamping tonight. I promise. At some point. Yes, so this is the die set. And the reason I fell in love with this is specifically for this right here. And if you're a Stampin' Up! Demo, you might know this, but I'm intrigued to see if this will actually match our planner, to see if those holes line up. I think it does because it's an A5 planner. So I was intrigued by this, but I was also intrigued by this. So I'm excited to use that. So that goes with the very first stamp set that I showed you. So that's going to be another great one to get playing with. Obviously, there's the ones that I showed you before, the bumblebees. Okay, I can't do that one, so we're just going to leave that. Then we have some embellishments. So these ones are purple fine shimmer gems. Really, really, really cute. I expect these will sell out very quickly. And these are very cool. They're cork rounds. So they're actual cork. And they're really cute. Hi, Chris. So yeah, I'm really excited to see those in action. I was thinking those with the tool chest and stuff. And then, so we're able to order 2 packs of paper. So I did do that. So this is a celebration paper. I think it has a stamp set that goes with it. I don't remember now, honestly, to be quite honest, but I liked the paper. So I got just the paper. So this is a celebration item. So this is one of the items you will receive free during celebration. If you're part of Stampin' Up! Right now, when you put your pre-order in, you can actually earn your celebration items at the same time. So like right now during pre-order. So it's pretty cool. So here's Mr. Butterflies. Or no, those aren't butterflies. Those are birds actually. And then the back part has got the brown paper. Here is this beautiful, this one is like stunning. I can see cutting these out, using it as a background. The colors are like, they're like the light, the color is like Orchid Oasis, and it's like bubble bath, really gorgeous. And then this is the back, and look at this one, so beautiful. I can see lots of nice springy cards with this one, right? And then the blue like water drops. Then there's this one here. Look at this one. This paper is just like, wow. I'm going to see if I can adjust that light a little bit. And then look at this one. This one kind of reminds me of wallpaper actually, but it's really pretty. This one just is soft pastel colors, and the birds are actually, they're cute birds. Sometimes the birds are ugly, like they're weird looking birds, right? These ones are kind of nice. Okay, now I said that, and then we get into these birds. I'm not so sure I love these birds, but the rest of the paper is incredible. So this is really gorgeous. And then there's that. So I was able to order 2 of those. So that's celebration paper. So you can earn that free. This as well, I believe, is celebration paper. Actually, you know what? I just realized. No, okay. I thought I had ordered something, but there's 2 sets in the book that are similar, but they're slightly different. And I thought I had ordered the one, but then I changed my mind at the last minute because I think I'll use the other one more. So this as well, I believe, is celebration paper. So another one that you could receive free. So this one has the roses. It's like stippled paper. I could be wrong. This could actually be orderable paper. I don't remember now. And then a nice background. There's this one. I know the lighting is kind of funky here, but trust me, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. Like this would be fun colored. And then it's got the solid on the back. So continuing on with that theme that Stampin' Up! Does, where they make one side more printed and the other side more subtle. And then this one's stippled. And then the wild wheat, which is really pretty. So that's paper, that's paper. And what is this one? Oh yes, this is Nature's Sweetness. So this actually goes with the stamp set and the dies that I showed you. If I can get my fingers on them, I will open this up and show you how incredibly beautiful this is. Okay, so this is actually specialty paper. So specialty paper is it's usually foiled, and it's usually got a lot more texture and stuff to it. So this one's gold, and it does have a stamp set that coordinates with this one. Sorry, I know the lighting is kind of crap. And then the back part is solid, and then this one is gold, and this one is the pecan pie. This one here, oh my gosh, it looks like newsprint with gold splatter on it. And then the gray granite. So this paper, I can tell you, will sell out incredibly fast. This is gold foiled, and then it's kind of got like a splattered, weathered look on the back. And then that's just a gold printed paper. And then this one we can actually cut out to use as background, so that's really fun. And then this one is gray granite with the gold print on it, and then the pecan pie. Hi, Becky. So they're doing a really, really, really great job with their papers. So they will sell out quickly, I'm sure of it. So just an FYI on that, what is coming. So I will put out a survey and a request, hopefully in the next couple days, on who would like a new catalog. So I can't order them until December 5th, I think it is, or 4th or something like that. But I will get your name and get those ordered as soon as I can so that you can have them. So if you're just joining, I was just talking about earlier that the last chance sale is going on starting tomorrow. And there are items that are carrying over, but not everything is carrying over. I'm trying to figure it. There we go. Not everything is going to carry over. So look at the list and do not wait to order, because a lot of things already are sold out. Like the Oh Holy Night paper is sold out already. So if that was on your list, it's gone. And it didn't even hit the sale yet. Okay. So get your list ready and get ready to place that order tomorrow. Things will sell out very quickly. So I don't suggest that you wait if that's something that's on your list, because this will not be, I don't feel that this will be one of those opportunities where somebody will have it for sale later on one of those groups. I feel like there's less stock out there. So I think people are hanging on to what they have. Okay. So please don't wait. I don't want anybody to be disappointed. But once it's gone, it's gone. Okay. All right. Let's get started. I see we have some more people hopped on here, so that's fantastic. Okay, now that I know I'm in the right spot and everything is good. All right, let's go, let's go. So I am making 3 cards tonight. I found this card layout while I was cleaning and prepping for my vendor events, and I thought this is a great layout. Why am I not doing this for Mystery Monday? So I did tell you that you needed a couple things. I'm just going to get my measurements just to be sure. Of course, it's Monday, so my phone is blowing up with my sister's conversation, because that always happens on Monday nights while I'm trying to go live. Bless their heart, they don't realize. Okay, so I told you that you needed a standard card base. Now, keeping in mind, I am using all of cardstock that I had pre-cut. Like I have a tray with all my card bases that, sometimes I only cut I only need 1, but I'll cut 2. So all my leftovers. So this one is actually will open a little bit differently. Actually, I'm not going to start with this one, because this one actually has a different, I'm going to do this one different. Let's start with this one here. Okay. So, so this one I'm using Shaded Spruce card base, and this is just a standard card base. Okay. And then I told you you needed 2 pieces of Designer Series paper, and one was going to be 4 inches by 3 inches. So the paper I'm using here, if you were at my soiree, you got this paper free. It's the Walk in the Forest paper. It is one of those papers you probably looked at in the book and you went, ew, that's ugly. Why would I want it? But if you were at my soiree, you got it for free. And you also were, happy to report that Stampin' Up! Donated $4 from each pack of that paper to the Red Cross of Canada. So you actually are supporting a very wonderful cause as well. So I have that piece, and then I told you needed another piece that was 4 inches by 2.5. So again, what I've done is it's the same paper, but because our paper is double-sided, I am able to kind of just flip that around. Okay, now it is not going to matter. You can totally do this your own way. If you put this on top and this on the bottom, or if you put this on top and this on the bottom, totally up to you. They are going to overlap a little bit, and that's on purpose because I wanted them to overlap so that they kind of grab each other, and then you don't get that that really weird line. I was looking for my silicone mat that I could swear was on my desk, but apparently it's not. So we'll just carry on like we kind of know what's going on around here. Okay, let me get my glue. So I'm going to actually do mine like this. Okay, so I'm going to put my trees on the bottom and my lines are going to go on the top. Now, if you're using ribbon, okay, because I told you you needed a piece of 4 inches by 1/4 of paper. If you chose to use ribbon instead of paper, you're probably going to want to wrap that around these two. So then what I would suggest you do in that case is I would run your sticky strip along here, and I would overlap these two so they fit, and then I would put your ribbon here and wrap it around, okay? Because what happens otherwise, and I mean, it's not that it's wrong, if you go to cut your ribbon here on either end, it will fray, okay? And the look of frayed ribbon is nice in certain circumstances. So I'm using cardstock for all of mine. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my bottom piece down first. Doesn't really matter which piece you do first or second, but I'm going to do my bottom piece. And I'm just making sure that my spacing is kind of equal on all 3 sides. Okay. And then I'm going to take my lines. So if your paper is directional, you just want to be cautious of that. And then I'm going to put this on here like this. Oops, daisies. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Then I'm going to take my not my designer series paper. I'm going to take my little strip. So this is a really great way to use up your designer series paper too, right? And I'm just going to put that where those 2 pieces meet. And the reason I'm doing that is because it just gives it more of a finished look, and it really gives the illusion that this is actually 1 piece of paper, right? And it's not. It's 2. We know that because we just glued it down. So I'm using shaded spruce, and then this one is actually Pretty Peacock, this little strip that I'm using. And these colors are in this paper pack. So again, if you have the paper pack, you know how incredibly beautiful it is. And if you don't, you need to get it because it's actually one that will surprise you at how pretty it actually is. It's not really my style of cardstock or paper, but I'm pleasantly surprised by it. And then I knew this, but completely forgot. In the paper pack, which I put my paper pack away, which was really silly. There's this polar bear on one of the sheets, a couple of the sheets, maybe one for sure. But, and it just dawned on me today. Now Maya tells me I knew this, but I don't know. I forgot. You can actually use the polar bear punch that is on the retiring list, FYI, to punch out the bear. So if you don't have the polar bear punch, you want to get the polar bear punch because it is not carrying over. Okay. I don't know why, because I think us Canadians should fight for that. But I think those polar bears are stinking adorable. So I was going to put this here. And I was going to put my little polar bear like this. It's kind of what I was thinking. And I was just going to put a sentiment right here. Okay. I just have to find the right sentiment. So I could use Warm Wishes from the Very Cute set. That is not carrying over. It is retiring. So I could do Warm Wishes there. And then leave my polar bear there, which I might do. Which I think that's what I'm going to do, because the other ones just don't seem suitable to me. So we will do Warm Wishes. So how many of you are crafting along with me tonight? I'm always curious. Anybody? I know it takes a second for you to get caught up. Oh, I see a thumbs up. Okay. Okay, somebody is. Awesome. Okay. So I hope you are stamping along with me. And if you're not, Janet says she's just watching. Sorry, I'm late. I couldn't find you. Well, it's funny because I couldn't find me either. Funny enough, when I went to log in, it told me that Facebook was not connected to my eCam. And then I couldn't go live for some reason. I was having a bit of a panic, to be quite honest. So you'll notice that my ink pad is a little weird. Can you see that? In the, I'm crafting. Perfect. So I've ordered a new one. I don't know what's going on with this. This is my original Pretty Peacock. So I've ordered it. Maybe it's a good thing I ordered a new one, because this one looks like it's actually, can you see that? Look what that's doing. Okay, I'm not using Pretty Peacock, but I need Pretty Peacock for tomorrow night's class, so that's not good. All right, let me clean this. I'm going to have to pick a different color, maybe Shaded Spruce. Oh, where is all my Stampin' Scrubs? Wow, I am just having a heck of a great night tonight, aren't I? 2 Stampin' Scrubs, and both must be out in the living room. Okay, let's try this again. It must be a Monday. Look, it's not even coming off my stamp. What the heck? Okay, I don't know what the heck is going on here. I've never, ever had that happen. You see that? There it goes. Okay. Maybe it was the operator. Wow, that's weird. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's go with Shaded Spruce, because that's the color of the card base. A lot of my ink pads, the new ink pads, I'm finding, and I think it's the temperature in the room, are drying very quickly. And I do truthfully think it's the temperature in here, so I'm not sure. But I'm going to try keeping this Warm Wishes to the side and hope this works. I'm pushing a lot harder than I normally would. Yeah, see? Like, my inks are, like, so frustrating. It's not hot in this room by any means. But maybe it's just too much for the ink. Okay, let me try this. Oh gosh, this one's a, look, all of my new ones are all dried out. Look at this. Ugh. I'm gonna try it anyway because I got nothing to lose at this point. How frustrating is that? Oh, that actually worked though. It looks dried out, but it's not dried out. Okay, I don't know. It definitely could be the operator. I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm going to put my Pretty Peacock down flat. Now that I have Pretty Peacock all over my fingertips. Woo! I'm dropping things. Okay, so I'm putting that one down. I'm going to put this one down. like this. Oh boy, that scared me. Okay. And then right here in front of me, I have got myself some dimensionals. So I'm going to take Mr. Polar Bear, who is retiring. So we all want to go get the Polar Bear punch before he sells out. And we're going to put him right there. What do you think? Super cute. Oh, and I took all my card insides out there. Of course I did. Because that just goes with the rest of the Monday. Isn't this, hi Jan. Isn't this paper, it's just, I love this paper. Honestly, it was one of those papers that really surprised me. I really didn't think I was going to like it. And I kind of almost felt bad buying it for the soiree because I was like, I don't know if I really like this paper. And then I started playing with it and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this paper. So it's really, really cute. So sometimes, you know, things just surprise you. All right, so that's card number 1. Card number 2, this one I am using Cherry Cobbler. And this paper that I'm going to use, though, is the specialty paper that is on the online exclusives. So the one side is glossy. So I don't know if metallic and glossy all at the same time, which is really cool. And then this side is matte. So this one, because it is kind of busy, I didn't do a focal point for this one. So I thought maybe what I could do is like, I'll do the bigger piece on top here. And then I was going to do the bottom piece down here. See how busy this is? Can you see this? It's kind of loud, lots of patterns going on. I didn't want to add too much more to it because I just thought, ooh, that's got a lot going on. So I'm keeping it very simple, this one here. But I love the fact that I was able to do this card very quickly using my scraps, because that's really what I did. I'm just going to put that down. It's very thick, this paper too. So another reason why I didn't really want to add too much, just because I didn't want to add too much bulk to it. So this is going to overlap like that. Is that straight? Let's try to make it straight. That might be. What do you think? Okay. Ooh. And because it's foil, it takes a second to dry. So if you're using any of the thicker foil papers, just be a little bit more patient with it because it does take a second to dry. Or like you might need to add just a hair extra glue there. This is what I'm going to do actually. Just going to do that for a second. And then while that's sitting doing its thing, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do this. So I was thinking for this one, I was almost wondering if I could do like this Merry Christmas from the Brightest Glow. So let's see if that will fit. Ooh, that might look very nice. What do you think? I was thinking maybe in Cherry Cobbler. Yes? It's funny, I'm hearing from people at vendor events this year, they specifically want cards that say Merry Christmas. And you just don't know from year to year, because sometimes they don't want Merry Christmas, sometimes they do. But this year I've had a lot of people saying, which ones say Merry Christmas? So it's always a challenge. Okay. Let's make sure that I'm like stamping this straight. No guarantees though. Ah, just put it down, so I guess it's gonna have to be straight now. Okay, it's not really perfect because it needs to go over that way just a hair. But that's okay. I could always trim it down. Okay. Now, let's do this part. Now this is dried. So the last card I put the glue on the strip. This one I'm putting it right onto the cardstock. There we go. Now this will take a second to dry, again, because of the foil and the gloss. Does anybody have this paper? It was online exclusive only. I believe it's still available. I didn't think that it was sold out, but I could be wrong. So I guess my next question is, how many of you have your Christmas cards started? Or your holiday cards? They don't actually have to be Christmas cards. They could be holiday cards. I know some of you start months in advance. And every year I'm lucky to get the ones I have to get done. Sandy, hello. I got a wonderful card in the mail today. I did. It was absolutely beautiful. It actually made me smile. Okay. So there we go. Look how simple this is. Just a very, very simple card. But it's very, like, it's got enough, like, bling to it, too. That's okay. A little early is better than a little late, right? But I could actually add some gems on this if I wanted, and I could have added ribbon. Lots of things we can do with this, right? And if I wanted, I could have actually trimmed this down a little bit more, or use dies to dress it up a little bit, I guess, but just keeping it with the consistent. Very, very simple, right? So look at already from card 1 to card 2, it's the same card, but by just using different paper, how drastically different it looks. So let's do one more because I have it cut, and this one I'm going to do a little bit different. Oh. Okay, note to self, bring both Stampin' Scrubs back because this has got cherry cobbler ink on it. And my baby wipes are out there too. Everything's out there. All right, so let's do one more. And I'll show you again how fun, same layout, same paper, well, same paper pack, not same paper. Okay, so this one, so these cards are just your standard card, right? So we're just opening them like that. I was going to do insides, but I took them out to the living room. So this one I'm using Pretty Peacock, but this was a piece that I had cut at 4 1/4 by 11. So I could open this one this way, or I could open this one this way. Okay. So I thought, well, how fun would it be? Well, actually, do you want to know the true story? I wanted my trees to go this way, but then I realized I cut my paper wrong. So then I thought, well, that's okay. Why does my card have to go portrait? It doesn't have to, because I can actually make this card go this way, right? What do you think? We're just going to make this a landscape card instead. So again, I can kind of move these around. I think I'll go this way. So this paper is the same paper pack as the polar bear one that I did in the first one. This one, the Walk in the Forest paper. This is part of that paper pack as well. So again, hurry and get the paper and help support a great cause. Look at the back of that. Isn't that beautiful? And at $4 goes to the Red Cross of Canada, which I love that is going to a Canadian organization, because a lot of times it goes to like an international organization or American organization, but this one they're actually doing a Canadian. Look at the back of this one. How pretty is that? Snowflakes. Okay. And we are going to line those up. So this is Balmy Blue, Shaded Spruce, Pretty Peacock. So then here, I'm going to run this along here. Okay. So this will just take a quick second. Now, you could also use sticky strip as long as it's narrow enough. You could just make this piece a little bit wider, I suppose. But then, look. So I have my Pretty Peacock here, which I'm probably going to go this way. Nah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go in this. I'm a center person. Like, I like everything centered. And then I'm going to go this way. But then look. This is the tree from the paper pack. And I just fussy cut it because it was a really easy fussy cut. So I'm going to put it over here. Right? Like that. Pretty? You guys with me still? And then, do I use something from here? Or do I want to use something from here, like Peace on Earth, or Deck the Halls, or Tidings of Comfort and Joy? This is too big, this is too big. I guess I could do Merry Christmas on there. I could probably do Merry Christmas on here. Might be too big. I'm reading, sorry. Hoping your Christmas shines bright with the love of family and friends. That's pretty. Let's try that one. If I can find it. This one. And then it still gives me room for my tree. I was going to do this one in Balmy Blue. No. Let's see what my garden green is like. Let's see how my garden green reacts. It's also a new ink pad. New style ink pad. See, they all look like they're dried out. But I think when you go stamp them, they're actually not. Well, some of them are, but... Okay, let me see how I'm doing here. Okay, I'll take it. It's not the worst stamping I've done. What do you think? I feel like this tree needs a trunk, though. I feel like it's missing a trunk. Okay, so let's put this Pretty Peacock in the middle. And then let's put our white down. What do you think? Let's pop this up. Yeah, I'm going to pop the tree. I was actually thinking about putting some red gems on it. What do you think? Look how pretty that is. Maybe I won't do red gems. What do you think? What if we just did rhinestones if I have any? Oh, you know what I could do? Oh, wait for it. Hang on, wait for it. Let me see if I can find... Oh, those would work though. I was looking for my shimmery gems, but I don't have any of those left. Alright, that's fine. Where's my take your pick tool? Right here. Oop. My tool just fell apart. right, let's try this again. Oh, those are too big. What do you think? I feel like it needs something at the top. What do you think? Those are bigger than I thought they were going to be, but I was going to put the red, you know, like the red jewels from last year. That's what I was thinking. Okay, but I wasn't sure I liked the red in this. Okay, so here we have our 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Now we have to have a vote. Yeah, much better than the red. I know, I think the red, I like the size of that gem. I just don't think the red would have looked right on here. These are kind of big, I think, for this. And not what I was envisioning, but it's fun. Okay. Does anybody want to vote? 1, 2, and 3? Janet says, 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 2. 1, 3. Is it the paper you guys like? On 1 and 3. 1, 3, 2. 3, 1, 2. 1, 3, and 2. I'm laughing at Sharon. 3, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2. Oh, isn't that interesting? Okay. So what is it about 3 and 1 that you guys like more? Is it the color combination? Is it the paper? I'm always curious. Anything? Colors, I think. Yeah. These are color combinations I probably wouldn't think to put together, like the Pretty Peacock with the balmy blue, and then the green, like the garden green. Probably not a color combination. Colors and paper, 3 is really pale. It is very pale. I like the paper. I added tree and bear. Yeah. The added tree and bear. Yeah, I think so. This one's very plain, but it's very, it's kind of busy too all at the same time. Bear and tree added. Hi, Laren. Color combos. Yeah. Honestly, probably not colors I would have, like, completely out of the box for me. Like, these are not, I'm a red and green holiday person. I'm not a blue and green type person. I love the blue for snow. But I do love these two, and I love the fact that I could use the paper with the paper, right? So I could cut these out. Well, this was the punch, but this one was very easy to cut. If I said it was easy to cut, it wasn't. It was pretty easy. Okay, awesome. So get your pictures posted so that we can pick a winner for next week. And I will be drawing a winner. If there's enough people posting their pictures, I will actually draw more than one winner. And they do not have to be holiday cards. I did mine around holiday stuff because I have lots of holiday papers and stamps and stuff to use. But if you want to do yours as a thinking of you or happy birthday or sympathy or whatever you want, you are more than welcome to do that. So just get your pictures posted, and we'll see what everybody comes up with. It's always interesting to me to see the papers that you're using, and then the color combinations and that kind of thing. So hopefully you don't have any problems doing that. All right, that's all I have for tonight. I would like to say I'm going to go live again this week, but I honestly don't think that's going to happen. I have a very, 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 very busy week, and weekend for that matter. So, but if I can, I will, and I'll try to give you as much warning as I can, and hopefully you can join me. So yeah, so thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed these. I hope to see your pictures very, very soon, and have a fantastic week, and we will talk very, very soon. Bye, everybody.